Hi everyone. So I just wanted to wish you all full moon blessings. This particular full moon tonight is the rose full moon in Sagittarius. I myself am a Sagittarian, so because my star sign is a Sagittarius, I feel like I've been particularly sensitive to the moon energies this week. And I feel like the emotional energy has been building inside, ready to kind of release at the full moon so that I can prepare for the new moon cycle that lies ahead for this coming month. So in celebration of tonight's rose moon, I wanted to do a reading for the collective, and I have been drawn to work with a variety of oracle card decks today to do this for you. Before any reading, I like to pick a card to just kind of set the mood for the reading ahead. And the card today I felt was very apt actually. So it's from the Making Magic deck, and it's the elements. So the 4 elements of earth, air, fire and water. And it reads, the elements of fire, air, earth and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical and emotional. So it's talking about protection energy here, and the fact that the energy that's being sent to us not only protects us physically but spiritually, mentally and emotionally too. So powerful moon energy tonight. I think that is confirmed with this card making an appearance. So going on to the reading. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks that I'm using for the reading itself. And then to start the reading, I wanted to just pick us an affirmation card from the Universe Has Your Back deck. So the decks I'm working with today are Moonology Oracle Cards by Yasmin Boland, the Moonchild Tarot by Danielle Knoll, the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So I'm going to start off by picking an affirmation card from the Universe Has Your Back deck. So I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to call in spirit. So angels, ascended masters, star beings, ancestors, beings of the highest light, I call upon you now. Please step forward and help me deliver a message to the collective with this particular deck of cards. Please let the message be for our greatest good of all. Thank you. So I'm just going to give them a shuffle and just see if any card pops up naturally or whether I just need to use my intuition to pick at random. So what message does the universe have for the collective and anyone watching this video today? Thank you. I feel like that one spoken, so I'm going to trust in that. Oh wow, happiness is my birthright. And you know, you can see the moon energy on here as well, the full moon, which is amazing, isn't it? And the yellow colour is very much about the solar plexus chakra, which is situated between your heart chakra and your navel, so in your midriff area. And the solar plexus chakra is your energy center, so your main energy center in your body. It's the chakra that gives you motivation and drive, and just it's the chakra that uplifts you. So to charge this chakra, it's really good to kind of get outdoors and bask yourself in the sunshine. You could work with crystals like citrine or sunstone. And it's just saying happiness is my birthright. So we may have been feeling this week quite low within ourselves. There's lots of change going on, and it's not just because of the global pandemic, but I feel like lots of people are going through their own personal battles because of changes and transformation in their own lives. So this could be affected by the pandemic. It could be that you're reevaluating your life in some way. And as a result of this reevaluation, you're feeling quite sad about what has passed. And so you're looking back to what has already gone. And it's actually all about enjoying your present moment and embracing that, and, doing things that make you happy and uplift you. Engaging in activities that make you feel good and, just recharge you. I mean, what do you need to do to recharge yourself? And, it's your right to be happy. We chose to incarnate on earth in this lifetime. And at the moment, we're all kind of questioning why we would have chosen to incarnate at this time. And I don't think it's yet clear to a lot of people what that purpose is. And it may be that it only comes later on, and we reflect and we think back and see the value in our experiences right now. But it's very, very difficult because of obviously the emotional hardships that come with that and the roller coaster ride that we're on. But it's just reminding you that despite the struggles, despite the hardships, that happiness is your birthright. And so if you feel like you're unworthy in some way of that happiness, then that is not true, that you are just as entitled as anybody else to feel happiness and joy in your life. So let the sun shine into your soul and get outdoors into the sunshine, recharge that solar plexus chakra, and practice gratitude about what it is that you feel grateful for in your life. Because when you have a grateful heart, everything seems so much more joyful. When you think about one person or something every day that you feel grateful for. So try doing that every day, even if it's just one thing, whether it's your health or whether it's your partner, your children. You may be grateful to have a home. It's all of these things that matter the most at the moment. So cherish them. So going on to the main reading, I'm just going to shuffle all the decks and pick a card from each pile. So there's 5 in total. So I'm just going to go and do that first, and then I'll see what we have. So I'm just going to ask all of the guides, the angels, ascended beings of light, please step forward now. Please help me deliver messages to the collective that reach everyone's very soul, that can encourage deep healing, positivity, happiness and hope. We thank you for your messages. Please let them be for the greatest good of all. So I'm just going to shuffle each deck and pick a card at random that I'm drawn to. So Moonology first. Moving on to the Moonchild Tarot. It's a slightly bigger deck here, so it takes a little bit longer to shuffle to get your hands around the deck. Now we have Queen of the Moon. These cards shuffle really nicely. I think it's because of the glossy finish. I always find with matte cards they don't shuffle as well, they stick a little bit. Oh, I feel like two want to come from this deck. So again, I'm going to trust in that. Bonus card there. So next, the Starseed Oracle. Ah, that one came up very quickly. Thank you, Spirit. And last, the Work Your Light Oracle. I feel like that one's popping up too. Gosh, so we've got a couple of bonus cards in here, so I'm going to trust in that process. So the first card we have is from Moonology, and it says adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So this to me is symbolic of adjustments or change needs to occur in your life. So things may be feeling quite unsettled, things may be falling away, and it's a time of letting go of the old to welcome the new. I'm going to just move on to the next card. I may come back to that one. Okay, so the next card is the Empress from the Moonchild Tarot. So the Empress is all about creativity, fertility, birthing new ideas, birthing children. So very motherly, nurturing energy here. The next card is Waning Gibbous 5, Resilience. So can you see this card here? They're carrying a very heavy load on their back, and that's how you may have been feeling with the moon energies this week. And it looks like it's quite a struggle at the moment because of all the emotional burden. I will come back to all these cards. I'm just kind of giving an overview. The next card, which is a bonus card from this deck, is Waxing Gibbous 3, Boundaries. So you can see this lady is here in a protection bubble. The next card from the Starseed Oracle is Weight of the World, Boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. This is a bit of a theme here. And the next card is Share Your Voice from the Work Your Light cards. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. And the last card is, Trust the Niggle. So it was the bonus card from Work Your Light. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so just going through the cards again. So adjustments are required. So change is afoot. Things may be falling away. Things are coming into realignment for you. You may find yourself setting a new path for yourself, whether that's a life path, so a big life change, such as whether it's a relationship that you're letting go of, or a new relationship that you're beginning. But this could also be about career. So it could be that you're making a complete career change at the moment. I feel like it's a big turning point, so it's a realization or epiphany in your life, that you've come to the conclusion that things must change. The Empress. So this is all about nurturing yourself, being gentle with yourself, mothering yourself, creating new ideas, birthing new ideas. So connecting with that creative flow. seeding new ideas. So if you have got ideas to start something, then it's planting those seeds and nurturing those seeds, watering your garden of hope, tending to your blooms. Can also represent motherhood, parenthood, giving birth to a child, or being that mother figure in your life. So it may be that you have a motherly relationship with someone that's not necessarily your own child, but there is that connection there, that you are a mother to somebody in your life. And it could be reverse roles. It could be that you're caring for a parent, so you're having to be the empress, you're having to be the mother to care for them because they are the vulnerable one. It also represents spiritual wisdom as well. You've got a very wise lady pictured on the front of this card here. She's very in touch with the moon cycles too. So the Empress representing the full moon and our dreams coming to fruition. So this is the birthing phase. So when everything is at full bloom. So you've done all the hard work. It's now time to see your projects, aspirations grow and reap the rewards, reap the benefits. Resilience. So it's all about being resilient. As much as it may feel like an uphill struggle and you've got a lot on your shoulders and things feel very, very heavy, this is only temporary, and it's asking you to persevere, that you are a resilient person. So as much as obstacles are being thrown your way, challenges are being thrown your way, you will be able to cope with this, that it's a burden, but I feel like by the time of the next full moon, things will feel so much better. So it may be heavy energy at the moment because of worries or stresses or a change that is imminent. But by the next full moon, I feel like you'll be feeling much better about it and more settled, and it won't feel so heavy. I also feel it's about adapting to the circumstances, to the changes as well. Then boundaries, so it's about protecting yourself, setting stronger boundaries. This lady is in a protection bubble, shielding her emotions. Are you giving too much of yourself? Are you allowing people who could be regarded as energy vampires to steal your energy, steal your sunshine? They feed off your positivity and that is draining you. So maybe you need to put boundaries in place. Maybe you need to learn to say no, but in a dignified way. You're giving so much of yourself to others, but they're not giving you anything in return. They're doing all the taking whilst you give all the giving. And it's exhausting and it's zapping your energy. And you haven't got any more emotional energy to give to this situation. So you're being asked to imagine yourself cocooned in the brightest white light, to protect yourself. And you can work with Archangel Michael to help you to do this, as he is the angel of protection. Get him to surround you with his blue protective light and imagine him cutting your etheric cords that are attached to these people that are taking your energy. Ask him to cut the cords in front of you, behind you, above you, below you, to your left and to your right. And ask him to envelope you in the highest light, to shield you from negativity and to shield you from carrying other people's burdens. So now I'm wondering whether you're carrying burdens that actually don't belong to you. So you've got this basket on your back and you're saying to other people in your life, yeah, it's okay, you can pop it in there. Keep going. Yeah, I can take that from you. And you're at the point where it's back-breaking. And it's basically saying, enough now, you can't carry this burden for others. You need to consider what it is you're carrying emotionally. Is it your trauma or is it somebody else's? And if it's not your own trauma, then you need to let go of that and not hold on to it, as it's not your burden to carry. Set boundaries. Be honest. Tell people if you need space, if you need time to recuperate, that you can't actually mentally have the capacity to deal with any more at the moment, that you need some space and alone time to rest and heal. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So here you go. So this lady here is floating in an ocean of healing water. So when we float, we feel weightless. And in that moment when we float on water, we allow all the worries to disappear, and all you focus on is the clouds and the sunshine above, and you feel free in that moment. So imagine yourself floating on this ocean of comfort, and allow your troubles to drift away with the water that is lapping over you. Allow your troubles to be carried off. They aren't yours to carry. In that moment, allow yourself to be weightless. Maybe take a ritual bath this evening to honour the full moon. And of course, water is symbolic of cleansing yourself. It's renewal. It's cleansing you of any negativity and carrying off any worries that aren't yours, so you can feel free. The next card is share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. So this card is asking you to speak your truth. Don't be afraid of telling people what you need from them, and being honest about your feelings. Be honest about your emotions. It's also about not being afraid to be authentic, to reveal your true self without fear or judgment. You won't be persecuted, and the people that love and care about you will celebrate your authenticity and the fact that you are courageous enough to reveal who you truly are and express your truth and take a stand and speak your truth, share your voice with the world. Also in this picture, there's a connection to the pyramids. There's a pyramid in the background here. So you may have had a past life in ancient Egypt. You may be having memories of this past lifetime and recording those memories, and you may have been persecuted for your beliefs in that lifetime, and that is a past life wound that you are holding on to, which is stopping you from moving forward in this life. But the message from Spirit is to let go of those fears, that it will be different this time. In this lifetime, you will be embraced, you will be celebrated for your beliefs and your courage for being you. You may also have a connection to the ancient Egyptians, hieroglyphics, the Egyptian gods and goddesses. You may also be drawn to visit Egypt, or you may have visited Egypt because you feel that deep soul connection. I also feel like with this card, it's coming out of the cave of solitude and retreat now. So you've had that time to rest, and it's being brave enough to come out of the cave. And the last card is trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So when we think of our intuition, very often our stomach will tell us a lot about feelings that we have about people or opportunities or situations, places. And there's that feeling of doubt that you can feel in your stomach, that niggle. Or when you're thinking about making a change, it's your body's way of saying, this is your call. You're being called to answer now. So trust in that impulse. What is it trying to tell you? You may want to meditate tonight on the full moon, because the energies are at their most powerful, and really explore that inner niggle and what it is asking you to do next on your life path, and trusting in that. Trust your intuition. You can't go wrong if you trust what you're hearing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, or if you've got thoughts about knowing what your next steps are because you're claircognizant. Trust in that. This is the way in which Spirit reaches us with spiritual guidance through our psychic abilities, whether you're clairvoyant, so you see visions, you have dreams, whether you're clairaudient, so you hear whispers from the angels, or you hear messages in song lyrics. If you're clairsentient, because you're an empath, you feel other people's emotions, you pick up energies in a room, you know when there's been a conflict, because you can feel that resonance. Or obviously claircognizant, where you know things before they're going to happen, you have that inner knowing. You think of somebody and then you hear from them later on in the day, or you see them, or the phone rings and you know instinctively who is on the phone. So all of these ways are means that the angels or your spirit guides try to communicate with you to guide you on your life path. So listen to the call. So that concludes the reading for the full moon. I hope it was helpful. You may want to journal around the energies tonight and any information that you get via meditation. I hope you have an amazing evening, whatever you intend to do. If you've got crystals, you may want to put them out in the moonlight to charge them. Take a ritual bath, do yourself an oracle card reading. But whatever you're doing, I just hope you have a restful time and be gentle with yourself. The energies are strong, and take good care. Just finish by saying namaste and thank you, angels, guides, beings of the highest light, for your guidance today. We heed your messages and we thank you for your wisdom, your kindness, compassion and love. Thank you. So hopefully guys, I'll see some of you at 3 o'clock tomorrow for my next Facebook Live, which is the Spirit Animal Tea Party. So I'm really excited about that and connecting with some of you then. In the meantime, I wish you farewell and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Look after yourselves. Take care.